teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby.
Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to have you here with me today. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Rachel and I am a disruptor in the accounting industry. And so I am disrupting what it means to be an accountant, what it feels like to have an accountant, and what it means to be an exceptional employer of accountants as well. This is the third episode in Partnership, which is the vlog series where my lovely husband, life partner, and business partner, James, document the fact that we have no idea what we're doing as we navigate being newlyweds and being business partners at the same time. This is definitely the content that I need. Like, I'm desperately craving people just showcasing what it's like to do this. We get asked questions about what it is like to do it all the time, and so we are just bringing that content to you. Very aware that I look like a broken human being right now, and that's because I am. I had a lovely day planned of going into London, doing a speaking event, co-working in London, and then going to another event tonight, but I have a very poorly foot and I'm on some antibiotics and resting my foot because a doctor told me I need to chill out and rest. So I am resting, embracing having a diary-free day, which I have since filled with meetings because I hate myself, and I have something which I think you guys are going to thoroughly enjoy. I just need to get set up, but I need to film James's reaction to this because it's going to be a good one. Okay, we're actually both working at home today together. I don't feel great, and this makes me feel better. We've just had some lunch. I just made, what do we have?
Eggs, bacon, toast, tomatoes,
hummus,
chives.
Oh, yeah, we just had a really nice lunch together. But for context, you have to show what you're doing at the same time. So we were sat opposite each other having a lovely romantic lunch.
I was on call to Barclays.
This was in between us. This is the view I had for lunch. Glamorous, glamorous. Okay, so this is episode 3 of Partnership, but I've actually just signed off on episode 1, went live today. And Tamsin, who does all of our, I need to hide this from James because he's gonna die. Tamsin, who does all of our digital marketing, was just sending me options for thumbnails. The very, very wholesome thumbnail that we ended up with, which you guys will know because you've seen it on this video, is this, which is really lovely and very, very nice. But Tamsin was like, we could do, Tamsin was doing some research on other people's thumbnails, and she basically sent me ones like this.
I'm pregnant.
Which the thumbnail doesn't quite match the title and description of the video, and it's sort of a bit more like clickbaity to get people to click on it. We'll prefix this by saying we went wholesome. But Tamsin sent me some really hilarious clickbait titles that she thought, I don't know why she thought we would say yes to this, but she sent me some clickbaity titles. And I'm just going to do a little reactions video of what James thinks of these potential clickbait captions to go above a picture of me and James. Are you ready? First one is, I married the boss. To which I replied,
is that saying, me or you?
To which I replied saying, he married me more like. The next one, this was the big bad one that I was most excited to see. James's reaction was business and BJ's. How is this Tamsin's job? Yeah, so we decided against that. That will not make it into...
This is why we have a thorough review process before things go online.
Yeah, business and BJ's, and I married my boss. Did not make it to the internet until this video, but I just
These days
thought,
could be bad jokes.
oh, I didn't actually think that. So we settled on partnership as the name for this series, but I also just thought proposal would have been good as well, like business proposal.
Yeah, proposal.
Yeah.
That's our software we use.
Yeah. Okay, one of the banes of our life, is that right? Bane? One of the banes of our life right now is that we paid an extortionate amount of money to have designated parking spaces at our office with literal signs that say strivex parking, and people continuously park in our parking spaces, and it's really hard like not to be a Karen about it and not to go like, we have literally, I am not a confrontational person, but it's so, and like when I say it's expensive, I mean it is so expensive, and the people who park in the parking spaces are people who don't want to pay for a parking space and they just park in ours, but we have to pay. So I am not a confrontational person. I have literally knocked on someone's window before and said like, I'm really sorry, but you're parking in our parking space. And their response was, well, does it even matter? Like, is it a big deal? Like, it was obviously an empty parking space, but yeah. Like for me to actually say something to someone, it's quite a big deal. But they're so expensive, and I think that's the bit that annoys me the most, is the people who are parking in them don't pay, and they just park in ours, but we pay. And someone who's in the office today has just sent us a Teams message of a picture saying like, I'm in the office on my own, no one else is here, and there's a car here. So suggestions please in the comments of what we can do to get people to stop parking in our parking spaces, other than like flour and egg their cars. It's so annoying.
Someone parked in yesterday as well.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Cool, so we are both going to get our heads down for a little bit and do some work. So cue productivity time-lapse partnership edition. Guys, you just missed. After my rant about parking, James went to the office. 50% because we got an email saying we had a parcel to collect, but 50% because James was furious and wanted to shout at them, and he's just got home. And he's got something very exciting.
Time critical delivery.
Time critical.
Cupcakes fragile. Strivex Limited. Oh, that's not accountancy, so you can't have any.
I reckon we have 49%.
Yeah, 49% yours. Yeah, so we've got some cupcakes, which I've already opened, and they are from Walter's Clue, which was on the panel with Rachel.
Oh, is this what we did at Accountex?
It's very nice, actually.
Oh my gosh. Look at the flavours. I have to take a picture before we open it.
Okay.
To post in the Teams chat and be like, we got cupcakes, snooze you lose.
Well, Simon and I were going to open the office, and I was like, I'm not allowed to open things like this because it needs to go on the internet.
Does need to go on the internet. Do you want to stand in front of the guitars of this? I can do a quick
Sure.
review.
Also,
James
Rachel's
is...
kitchen as well. I don't know if it's the same name as you.
Yeah, Rachel's. I mean,
Oh, no, she
it's spelled wrong, but this is the bit that you don't normally see. James cannot just open a parcel. He lives his life with me running around being like, don't open it yet, I need to take a picture. I went on a podcast recently and they sent like a thank you gift thing, and James had demolished a bag of candy kittens before I had the chance to take a picture, so I couldn't even say thank you to the brand for sending them, but just gonna post something in our Teams chat.
Oh, reps.
Oh, the logos are.
Thank you.
Show the vlog.
You can't smell them, they smell nice.
Yeah, so that was to say thank you for, it was Accountex last week. Accountex is also the reason I am broken as a person, by the way. This is what happens when you make an introvert pretend to be an extrovert for longer than 4 seconds. Yeah, it was a thank you from Walter's Clue, who are...
Not eating. Did you pay before?
Yeah, it was from a brand that I did a panel with just to say thank you. So I'm going to send it to the team and see if anyone wants to come into the office tomorrow, because we normally come in on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tomorrow's a Friday, but they all actually just came in on Tuesday. So James might have to meet all of them. Alrighty, let's post this in the Teams chat and see what they all say. Okay, I need to tell you a little bit of context before I show you what I'm about to show you, but me and James always try and, if ever we have a spare 5 minutes in the day, we will hop into each other's inboxes and try and help each other. So like if there's anything super quick that we can answer, or even just like categorizing emails into different sections, it basically helps us to help each other. and James has actually cleared his inbox, which is a huge milestone in front of James's headspace, but he has left me a message. So this is James's inbox. There's only one email in there, and it's him saying hi. So this is the message that James sent me. It just says hi cutie, and so I am going to create a new category, which is pink, and I've called it Rachie Loves You, and I've just categorized it in the category Rachie Loves You to reply to him. James is just setting the table. I have made a nice meal. I should have vlogged cooking, but I didn't. We were actually both sat working while we were...
set match.
Oh, James told a joke. Applause, applause. I said James set the table and he said game, set and match. Yeah, I should have vlogged, but I actually just cooked it, put it in the oven, and then we've both been working the whole time. What time is it?
22 minutes past 7.
It's 20 past 7. We've been working, and now I'll show you what I've made for dinner after a very long 13-hour day. It's 3 days later. I can't remember what the last thing we did was. Oh, it was when we were working and having lunch. Oh no, it was yesterday.
I don't know what day it is.
It's 1 day later. It's a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Cleaning the car, mowing the lawn, walking the dog.
Just husband activities.
Blue jobs.
Blue jobs. Yeah, I'm just gonna make us a nice lunch. Like bacon, eggs, tomatoes, guacamole, like avocado on toast. Hi, did someone say guacamole? Yes, we're just cleaning the car out, and then we're gonna go and get it cleaned because I'm going on a workcation next week, which is a big road trip, and just want the car to be really nice and tidy. We haven't had it done for ages, have we?
I haven't done it for ages. I've been slacking.
You said it! Yes, we're gonna go and get it done. At the same time, we're gonna go and get it done, get the hand car wash done at an Asda. We're gonna go into Asda because there's a couple of bits that we need to get. We're also gonna have a look at some office space that we've just seen on the internet near our house, which is quite exciting. So I'm gonna make some breakfast while James is cleaning the car out, and then we'll eat, and then we will be good to go. But the sun is shining. The sun is shining. I feel like if the outside cushions were clean, we would eat outside, but sorry, not clean, dry. They're wet. But yeah, dishwasher's on, washing machine's on. These are the pink jobs I'm doing in exchange for the blue jobs. Dishwasher's on, washing's on, kitchen's tidy. Go team.
Passenger seat is now your responsibility. I'll tell you why it's your responsibility. Because there were 3 moldy bananas in there, a bag of sweets.
Oh, maybe I hadn't eaten them yet.
Yeah, I didn't know there was moldy banana in there until I put my finger through it. Oh, cheese board.
No, James. I'm gonna hurt him.
Looking good. Oh, gooey.
I hope nobody minds the weekend Rachel, because she's not as
fabulous as Weekend James.
comfort is my priority on the weekends. So we've just been going through the footage of episode 1 and 2 of Partnership, and after doing that we realised that when we're eating, like, how much faster than me James eats food. And I literally just sat here with my breakfast thinking, all right, maybe it's because you talk all the bloody time. Stop talking. So I just sat here and was eating. James does not chew his food. This is what I've established. I literally sat in silence and I was chewing my food and I was watching him eat his food. And in the time it took me to chew and swallow one mouthful, he had put 4 mouthfuls in his mouth. And I think I must chew my food like 12 times before I swallow it. And he literally was just like, done, swallow, done, swallow, done, swallow. He's a madman. I just feel like you don't swallow your food. What did you say to me?
Oh, do you want my one-liner? I have a spirit moment thing.
Go on.
Nice money.
Blue, you sit. Sit.
Oh. Why don't you have a film portrait?
Because YouTube's sideways. YouTube's landscape.
What about TikTok?
Don't worry, guys. I got you.
Hello everybody, welcome to my gardening tutorial. We are going to split, oh dear, my pot plant into 2 plants.
Why are you doing
Because there's a little baby one there and I want to. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is a pot of a plant that I've killed. Back to my gardening channel. Good news, the internet says I can cut it off, so that's what I'm going to do. Here's some cooking scissors that I have. Here she is. This is what we're going to replant. I don't think it's long enough, so it's probably going to die. Going to cut these off, and we're going to let it dry out for a couple of days.
Oh, you're a YouTuber! Did it work?
It
Look at this lineup. Okay, we are off in a sec to run our errands, get the car done and stuff, and I need to post a letter, and I literally knew I was gonna forget to take this with me, and I literally just nearly walked out the door without it, and I have a strategy for never forgetting things or never leaving things in the house. And that is to put your car keys on top of the thing that you know you're gonna forget, because you can't get very far without your car keys, and I literally just walked out the house without it, after being like, don't forget to post the letter, and I did. So little life hack, I think lots of people know about that, but just in case you don't, just put physical things in your way that mean that you can't forget to do the thing that you know you're going to forget to do. It's hot!
Hello,
like
everybody.
you! Alrighty, we've posted the letter, because I did not forget. Do you want to tell everyone where we're going? You'll just speak really loud.
Well, we are going. I should be able to speak loud because you can't hear very well anyway. We're going to have a look at a unit for strivex.
I feel like we are constantly talking about office space.
Good job that wasn't on camera. You don't have any pants on.
I think she did. I think they were just naughty pants.
Nice.
Sorry, we were just driving down our road and we just saw someone walking a dog in a dress, and the dress blew up and we saw our bum. Oh,
That was good content.
that was good content. Yeah, I feel like we're just always talking about our office space journey, but we're always in the same office.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah.
So we've just grown. It's a champagne problem. We've obviously just grown very rapidly and are constantly trying to find the balance between something that can scale with us, but also having an office that we're really proud of and that like works for us. We are absolutely desperate to have our own office for a couple of different reasons. Number one, we can take dogs to the office. Literally number
That's the
one.
only reason.
And I think we would get more for our money if we rented an entire unit Yeah, so number 1 is dogs. Number 2 is we would definitely get more for our money. I think I've mentioned on the channel before in our office space journey, which I'll link up here if you're interested. It just tracks our journey from being a one-man band on our dining room table up to exactly what we've got now. Yeah, we have a Regis office space at the moment, and it's expensive for what it is, isn't it? Like, it's like EasyJet, but for offices. So like, there's the base price, and then they just add on everything. So like, tea and coffee, bad tea and coffee, office space, parking spaces, everything. So we've actually just parked up at our office, and we're going to walk over because we've seen online that this office space is up for rent, and I feel like it's not right now, but in a couple of months we might have a look. So we're going to go and have a look, so you can come with us. Time for a post-office space review board meeting as we drive to Asda. So what do you reckon? I guess it's how big it feels inside, because the one that we saw the other time was slightly bigger, and that felt too big.
I still think it's probably too big, but we could use the space for other things, maybe.
Ooh, fun things.
Like co-working and gym.
I just feel like you wouldn't use it. I don't know, there's probably a shower there.
There is?
Yeah,
It's a
like
shower,
the toilets.
disabled toilets, and a non-disabled toilet.
It's always weird and exciting going to offices, isn't it? Like,
I always feel like we can't afford it,
yeah,
and then we grow, and then we can afford it, and then we want to move on to somewhere else.
yeah. And it looked very open plan from what we saw online.
Yes, it's just
Is
an
it still
empty.
open
It's
in
just
your
an
car?
empty room. Yeah, there's nothing.
Alrighty, we've just dropped the car off at the car wash, and it's going to be an hour, which means an hour-long mooch around Asda and next. Yes! Okay, so we're at the mecca of the dinks, the double income no kids. Next home, and not just next home, it's next home with a Costa inside. Chef's kiss, Saturday morning.
What's different between a frappe and a milkshake?
Too many bubbles in my bubble tea. What's got stuck in the straw? Ah. I got a mango berry bubble tea. Really nice. What did you get?
Frappe.
Strawberry cream frappe. And this, may it rest in peace, was Eaten Mess Blondie. That was nice, wasn't it? I like bubble tea, it's like exciting. I'm gonna get one. People must choke on them though. Like, board meeting time to discuss office space. What do you think? You inquired this morning?
Yeah, we inquired this morning, so hopefully we'll have like Monday, Tuesday. We'll have a walk around.
Oh, you're gonna go see it while I'm away?
Yes.
No!
Surprise.
My life is complete. I am married to a man that says, let's go and find tea towels. Chef's kiss. We are disappointed with the tea towel selection in Next. He's not a happy man. Right, we're getting back into the clean car. So excited. Oh, my chair's so far forward. Oh.
I'm awesome.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice when it's clean, isn't it?
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm lost in a fake. I didn't wanna lie. Started to cry. I can buy myself flowers.
I literally just see myself in the viewfinder and I look like an egg. But here we are. I literally had to just put so much moisturiser on my face because I caught the sun today. We were literally walking from Asda to Next and it took about 10 minutes and I caught the sun today. Like, but you know when you can't see it but you can feel it, like you feel a bit stingy. That's why I'm at, which is why I look like a shiny greasy egg. Here we are. That noise that you can hear in the background is my lovely husband James mowing the lawn. He's mowing the lawn. I have just done loads of laundry. I've got another load of laundry to put out. I'm drying the laundry in the garden and I'm the biggest nerd and I'm so excited about it. This is how we spend our wild Saturday night as business owners, but definitely charges up the batteries. We spent some really nice quality time together today and so just all happy. So let me show you James doing some garden things. Blue is being super cute as well. He's scared of wheelie bins and so Blue doesn't like to sit outside with James when he's doing the mowing the lawn because he has to keep emptying the grass into the bin. So Blue's scared of wheelie bins, so he sits like half inside and half outside. And so I'm just going to show you what's happening right now. What are you doing? Oh, hi! Hanging some laundry out. I'm just doing a little bit of a tidy up inside and I've just picked up a pharmacy bag and Blue has gone crazy. So we taught Blue to collect the post at our house. So when the post comes through the letterbox, he will get it from the letterbox and bring to us. But he now thinks that anything that's paper or anything that sounds like paper is a toy. And so me literally touching this makes him come to me. Let me show you. So if I touch it, oh, can you show everyone how good you are? Should we show everyone how good you are? Please excuse me in my pajamas, everybody. Oh my goodness! Oh. What have you got? Oh, too close to the bin.